Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist. Today is already Wednesday, September the 5th, 2018. All right, this is coming by request. Hope everybody had a good, holiday weekend and all that good stuff. We're now into September. Can't believe summer's pretty much over, and here we are in the fall. All right, we're gonna make this quick. I got a request to look at a few charts here, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, the first one here is your Litecoin. All right, so we're looking at the crypto space. As you can see, the market has been in a well-defined downtrend. You're in a bearish market. You're trading under the Kumo cloud. Trend lines and prices under the Kumo cloud. Price is trying to base out here. Hopefully, you'll be able to stage a nice little rally. You thought that was going to happen back here, but it didn't. We do have this gap here that needs to be taken care of. So I do see retracement coming back into this market. All right, so it's on its way to retracement. The question is, where is it going to retrace? I would have to say it should be somewhere back around the 114 area. I think the market's going to try to run up from where it is now, roughly 60 bucks up to 114 bucks. That's where your trend line resistance is right here. And then if you can get lucky, it'll try to get back up somewhere close to underneath the Kumo cloud. That's in your 150-ish, maybe 160, 70 range. All right, that's wishful thinking though. The first thing this market needs to do is it needs to regain its lost momentum. So the market's going to need to close this week above 63.55 if it's going to put in a short-term bottom. Failure to do so means there's going to have a little bit more work to do. It's going to take a little bit more time. You could also make an argument here on this weekly chart that you have a pointer back here that was made during the week of May the 4th, okay, of 2018. All right, that's a nice little pointer right there. So all things being equal, you can see the market come back above 216. So you're looking like you might want to do a little something here. All right, I'm just saying, the market's looking like it wants to do something. We shall see. We'll see. Right now, it's not looking like it. If you pull up the daily chart, let's see what we got. All right, on the daily chart, it's a little messier. It's really choppy. Not a lot going on here. It's just all over the place. Right now, you were under a bullish momentum on the weekly, and it just lost it. All right, it lost it here. It can regain it back, but it's going to need to regain that momentum this week if it wants to gain it back and try to make a run for next week. But right now, it's not looking like it, as you can see here. All right, so this is where you are right now. You're locked in. This bear market is still locked in. It needs to get off lock, so it needs to regain momentum. All right, let's take a look at our next chart. What else we got here? Let's see. All right, let's look at Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum looks weaker than Litecoin. Litecoin is looking stronger than the Ethereum. All right, the Ethereum, you can make an argument that you got a pointer back on the week of July the 6th. That could send prices back above 763 bucks. But for right now, everything is below the Kumo cloud. You got a downtrend channel well-defined, momentum locked in. All right, so both your long-term and short-term momentum is locked in. Here's your long-term momentum locked in. Here's your short-term. It is locked in. All right, you accelerate to the down. You broke to the downside, and it's a possibility that you're about to break again and take this low out here. So it's looking like prices are about to head south of 249, and you're already at 244. All right, so you can see this thing is accelerating. It's already taken out the previous low, so you're now in a new low. So you got lower highs, you have lower lows, you got accelerating downward momentum, trend lines dropping. You're well below the Kumo cloud here, but you do have caveat. You know what that is? Your long-term trend line resistance is at 772. All right, it's at 772. That's this orange line up here. It's in the Kumo cloud at 772. What does it need to do to get out of the Kumo cloud? It needs to either fall down and join the rest of the trend lines here, or it's going to have to start pointing back up. The fact that it is not out of the Kumo cloud suggests that this market could actually be getting ready to put in a short-term bottom. We'll know more once the market can close above 328. That's where it needs to close this week in order to put in a short-term bottom right now. All right, if it does not, then it's going to take a little bit more time, and the shorts are still in control of the market. You also got a gap to deal with back here on the week of June the 8th, 2018. So that could put prices back somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe $600. Right now, you're in the 240s. So this is where you are right now on the Ethereum. Okay, still in a bear market. But this longer-term trend line, if it drops down, then that means we're really going to see some acceleration to the downside. And this market could get as low as $60, folks. If this longer-term trend line drops below this Kumo cloud, the amount of pressure that's going to put on this market could see prices dip below $100. Just wanted to warn you of that. So we'll see. But if the trend line can stay the course and maybe even break north of the cloud, that'll help. So we'll see. But watch this right now, because this is not looking good for the bullish argument, right? As of right now. Eventually, this gap's going to need to be filled, and this point is going to need to be reckoned with as well. But right now, it's just not looking like it's ready to do anything just yet. All right, and if I switch over to the daily, all right, you can see it's just bouncing around here. You thought that it was building a base. You thought this was going to be a test of this low, put in a double bottom in reverse, but it took this low out, and it's falling. It's in free fall. It's starting a second leg down, which could get you down into the 100s, like I said. So brace yourself for this one. All right, last but not least, Bitcoin. All right, so as you can see, you're in an uptrend channel on the Bitcoin now on the weekly chart. Okay, this is the Bitcoin. This is not the futures. This is the cash market. And as you can see, that negative momentum is locked in here, but prices are going up. So you could be getting ready to roll over. We'll have to wait and see. But it has regained momentum. As long as this market can stay above 66.54 this week, then guess what? You're doing good. You've locked in that momentum and you don't have to worry about it. All right? Fall below that, and you're going to open up a huge downside for next week. But right now, it's long and strong. All right? I think the real test is going to be, can it get a nice strong close above 77, 77, 98? If it can, and it bests this upper resistance right here, then it could make you have an argument for a run toward the bottom of the Kumo cloud, and that's going to put it back to like the 10,000. I've been saying 10,000 for the longest time, and it tried to do it back here, in July. You got to 83.50 and then just couldn't do anymore. It just got tired, fell back down, and now you're possibly gonna make another run at it now. Let's see. Second time could be the charm. But this negative momentum locking in is not a good thing. So put over here to the daily chart. And you can see here price has gotten to the Kumo cloud and then just dropped right back out. Basically, you can make an argument that really all you did was fill this gap right here. But if that's going to be the case, then guess what? It's going to need to reverse and back and fill. Right now, though, it's looking like it wants to come down here to the trend line right here, and that's the 66.54. All right, so that's a 300-point drop. So I don't know. We'll see. right now, though, like I said, market is having some resistance issues to contend with. All right, so with that being said, man, these markets are just getting punished. The metals are not ready to do anything yet either. So we'll see what happens, man. It's just so much news, so much, macroeconomic stuff, geopolitical stuff. You got tariffs, you got trade wars, you got rumors of wars, you got earnings, you got all this economic data coming out this week, Thursday and Friday. You got the jobless numbers. That's going to be huge. Those are market moving events. So just you just gonna have to be nimble, and you have to be quick. That's about it. You may be long today, and then get out on the close and be short tomorrow, and then the following day long again. You're just going back and forth. You're ebbing and flowing with the market. That's all you can do right now until the markets make up their mind what they're going to do once they digest all the news. All right. So just stay the course. You gotta keep trading. All right, and just ebb and flow with the markets, and then you'll be straight by the end of this week. Since it's a short holiday week, the trend should be established by the close of this Friday, and then next week should be really off to the races now because we're hitting the fall. September is a big month. Things happen, markets move. You don't want to miss it. If you don't have your orders in working, then you will miss the moves when they come. You won't be able to chase them because you're going to get a bar like this. See this bar back here? That's crazy, isn't it? You don't want that. All right, you don't want to miss that. There's no way to chase this right here. And when this comes, you got to be in the market. Your orders have to already be in the market to catch something like that. All right, so luck favors the prepared. Only way to prepare is to do your homework and have your orders working in the market at all times. All right, that's how it works. With that being said, remember pulsewavetrading.com, and remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And do me a favor and push that like button if you want to see more videos, especially more consistent videos. I need to see what the demand is out there, because it takes time to do videos and things of that nature. I want to keep the public abreast, but I need y'all to hit that like button. Let me know that the people want to see these and want to be informed, and that's what you're going to do. The best thing to do, though, is to come on over to pulsewavetrading.com. That way you won't miss what's going on, because a lot of times I don't have time to do a video, but I'll post information into the chat room. And you can also follow me on Twitter as well. All that is in the link description at the bottom of the video. Peace.